I'm Big Will Evanson here at Colorado Mesa's football practice field. And folks, if there's a player you should watch out for this season, it's running back Brandon Belgrave. Boy, what a journey he has had to get to Grand Junction. Having moved to the United States at 18 years old, knowing very little English, one local family allowed Brandon Belgrave to flourish. This is current CMU Mavs running back Brandon Belgrave back in 2018. An absolute man amongst boys playing high school football in Panama City. Belgrave's parents knew if he had any chance to make it playing football, he'd have to move to America.
I started playing flag football when I was 7 years old. Started playing contact football at like 11. Since I was like 16, I used to tell my mom and my dad, I'm a family like, hey, I want to go to the US. Like, that's the only way I can go ahead and, make my goals come through. So I used to be on my mom like every day, like, mom, like, please find a way to get me there so I can go ahead and do the rest.
At last, at 18 years old, with a blessing from his family, Belgrave made the move from Panama City to Denver, where he began playing football at Lutheran High School, and there he met assistant football coach Ty Antonides, and soon his new family.
The gentleman that did the exchange program in Panama came to our coaching staff and said, hey, I have a couple kids that want to maybe better their lives, play American football for a high school in the United States. Melissa and I talked and wanted to give a person maybe a little bit better opportunity.
Right off the bat, I was like, he'll be here. His eyes are straight 100% coming to play football.
They knew how good of a person I was and how good my parents back home raised me. I think it was a no-brainer for them. I'm just glad to be able to, live with them in the high school level and now in college level.
Out of high school, Brandon initially played 2 seasons in Greeley for Northern Colorado, but as the Antonides moved back to Grand Junction, where they're originally from, after buying GJ Golf on 24.5 Road, Belgrave chose to join them in Grand Junction and play for the Mavericks. And following 668 rushing yards last season, Belgrave is gearing up for a big senior season.
I was into that, like going to the linebacker and then going out, that I didn't thought about that defensive line. The love that they have for me and I have for them is unbelievable. We built that love from day one.
He fit right into the family. Everybody loved him, and he's just such a great person that it was pretty easy for him to become part of the family. And yeah, we do call him, obviously he's not our true son, but he's a son to us, and he's a sibling to our girls, and it's been one of the coolest things I've ever gotten to do as being, a football coach, but just someone that just truly cares about that kid. Like, he's amazing. It's really cool.
Boy, such an awesome feel-good story. And folks, I'm telling you, it is going to be a special season for number 5. But here from Colorado Mesa, that's all my time for sports. I'm Big Will Evanson.